Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Ritter.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for having me here. Thank you very much. This is playing on the beach, being on the beach. I'm from Idaho, so this is the most awkward I ever get. You know, I came down here earlier, and it's like so many places you want to look, but you can't. You're not supposed to look. You know, so I'm really happy to be here. And if I close my eyes, you know, I love you. Thank you for coming. I go to the parties, throw my hands in the air. I drink what they pour me, the cups of who cares. Fly over the night sky, up in the clouds. Fly over the houses, and looking down, joy to the city, joy to the streets. And joy to your baby, wherever you sleep. Tonight, 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 tonight. There's no ghosts in the graveyard. That's not where they live. They float in between of what is and what if, and cast our own shadows before our own eyes. You don't get them up here though. They don't come up high. Joy to the city, the parking lot lights, to the lion of evening with the rain in its eyes. Joy to the freeway, joy to the cars, and joy to your baby, wherever you are. Tonight, 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 tonight. There's pain in whatever we stumble upon. If I never have met you, you couldn't have gone, but then I wouldn't have met you, and we couldn't have been. So I guess it all adds up to joy in the end. Joy to the city, heat wave and all, the lion of evening with the storm in its paw. And joy to the many, joy to the few, joy to your baby, joy to me too. Tonight, 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 tonight. Tonight, 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 tonight. a word from Brenda Lee. You were coming home, she said. Across my heart, I could not believe it. Holy hell, you could have struck me dead. But 3 cheers for the grapevine. What told me you were coming home. Let's see where the night takes us. Let's see where the night goes. And I admit it's been slow going. You pay your bills and still they own ya. You know the way with best laid plans. This is me, it's who I am. I make the rounds and I pay my dues. Meet up with friends, I dream about you. It isn't much, but it's still a lot. Sometimes, honey, I still get lost in those long nights. Old cars, back roads in the boneyards. You drop the pedal like a holy roller. Sheriff of hell couldn't pull you over. Tough girl from a bad town, brought up not to stay down. But sweet tea, white lightning, breaking hearts and not minding. Come on in, it's so good to see ya. It's been so long, I know why. Let's see where the night takes us. Let's see where the night goes. Last I saw you was a Greyhound wait. You said don't be sad and don't be blue. LA is not the destination. Still I believe that I must pass through. I saw your face from time to time, and now you're coming home. Let's see where the night takes us. Let's see where the night goes. Only the lonely know the way I'm feeling. Only the living go to the graveyard grieving. Still we're alive and you're astounding. Feel the pulse of the world pound. Feel the pull of the American darkness. The mountains, the rivers, the fields and harvest. It's all we have and that's a lot. Come on honey, let's get lost in a long night. An old car, back roads in the boneyards. You drop the pedal like a holy roller. Sheriff of hell couldn't pull you over. Tough girls from a bad town, brought up not to stay down. But sweet tea, white lightning, breaking hearts and not minding. Come on in, it's so good to see ya. It's been so long, I know why. Let's see where the night takes us. Let's see where the night goes. Long night, an old car, back roads in the boneyards. Thank you. This is a time of bullies right now. And I had lots of bullies when I was growing up, the worst kind, you know, the kind that still haunt you in your sleep late at night. And you think, damn it, I just remembered the perfect thing to say, you know? This is for the bullies. I am no weeping willow, I am no fragile flower, to be taken by the frost or by the lateness of the hour. I've lived in consternation of the road ahead for me. Despite that I can't see that far, there are some things I can see. And you won't dig my grave, you won't dig my grave. I've been among the angels, you never were that brave. You won't dig my grave, you won't dig my grave. I've been up to the mountain. There are things that you can't take. From that morning by the river, well, once I touched her hem, to my midnight in the garden without a solitary friend. The rock of my salvation was the girl who took my hand. You've never been loved the way I have, you wouldn't understand. But you won't dig my grave, you won't dig my grave. I've lived among the angels, you never were that brave. You won't dig my grave, you won't dig my grave. I've been up to the mountain, there are things that you can't take, no. I'm told there's many mansions, I'm not afraid to go, but the call that I am waiting on will not come from below. My angel suffers no fools, I'm hers and she is mine. And woe betide the man who tries to take me for my time. But you won't dig my grave, you won't dig my grave. I've lived among the angels, you never were that brave. Oh, you won't dig my grave, you won't dig my grave. I've been up to the mountain, there are things that you can't take. You won't dig my grave, you won't dig my grave. I've lived among the angels, I have lived among the angels. You won't dig my grave, you won't dig my grave. I've been up to the mountain, there are things that you can't take. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming again. This is awesome. I'm having a great time, man. Hell yeah. I came into this world, I was lost, not found. It did not hold me in its arms like it holds me now. So I dreamt myself a bird who could cross the waves. I woke up just a man who was miles away. Miles away. Miles away. Miles away, miles away. So I went to Cape Canaveral, it was summertime. So I went to Cape Canaveral and I went to the moon. And I stayed up there for a year or two. A famous picture of me above the blue parade. A man a million miles up, still miles away. Miles away. Miles away. Miles away. Miles away. So I went back to Kansas, it was summertime. I took flowers to my family by the riverside. And at the end of his life, they said my father had changed. But Maybe we could have been friends. I was miles away. Miles away. Miles away. Miles away. Miles away. And honey, you don't belong in a place like this, with your long, long hair in your hips. But the look in your eyes is like the world from space, the way the sun hits off the water from miles away. Miles away. Miles away. Miles away. Miles away. I'm miles away. Miles away. Miles away. Miles away. Thank you. I want to say thank you to Melody Federer for being here. That was beautiful. Mom, I gotta look at you and got a little worried. Pop, I gotta look at you and got a little worried. The past, I gotta look. Said, y'all better hurry. Send her off to a little Bible college in Missouri. Now you're coming back saying you know a little bit about every little thing they ever hoped you'd never figure out. Eve ate the apple because the apple was sweet. Kinda got whatever, keep a girl from getting what she needs tonight. I'm getting ready to get down. I'm getting ready to get down. I'm getting ready to get down. Now people cross the street when you walk in their direction, talk between the teeth and throwing epithets. The doctor thinks the devil must have got you by your senses, but to live the way you please doesn't sound like possession. It's 4 long years studying the Bible, infidels, Jezebel, Salomes, and Delilahs. Back off the bus in your own hometown. You didn't like me then, you probably won't like me now, but I'm getting ready to get down. I'm getting ready to get down. I'm getting ready to get down. And all the men of the country club, the ladies of the auxiliary, talking about love like it's apple pie and liberty. To really be a saint, you gotta really be a virgin. Dry as a page of the King James Version. No la-las, no hell yeses. No, I can't wait, I gotta see you again. So turn the other cheek, take no chances. Jesus hates your high school dances. So does the Supreme Court. I just want to say just a brief, just how sad is it to be, a justice of the Supreme Court and not really realize how awesome a slow dance is, and instead be the one that's walking around making sure everybody's 6 inches apart. Said your soul needed saving, so they sent you off to Bible school. You knew a little more and they had heard was in the golden rule. Be good to everybody, be a strength to the weak, a joy to the joyful, be the laughter and the grief, and give your love freely to whoever that you please. Don't let nobody tell you about who you ought to be. And when you get damned to the popular opinion, it's just another damn of the damns you're not giving nine. I'm getting ready to get down. I'm getting ready to get down. I'm getting ready to get down. Mama gotta look at you and got a little worried. The pop gotta look at you and got a little worried. The pastor gotta look, said y'all better hurry. Send her off to a little Bible college in Missouri. And now you're coming back saying you know a little bit about every little thing they ever hoped you'd never figure out. The Red Sea, the Dead Sea, the Sermon on the Mount. You wanna see a miracle? Watch me get down tonight. I'm getting ready to get down. 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 I'm getting ready to get down, get down, get down. Woo! Thank you. Hell yeah. This is fun. I never talk about this stuff because I think it's kind of cheesy, but this song I just put out yesterday and I'm very proud of it, and that's all I'll have to say. I got off the highway north of Desert Canyon Station. I was driving with my headlights off, just stars for navigation. My telescope, my notes, my ham sandwiches and coffee. Sometimes you must be all alone, there ain't no way to not be. I was thinking about Tanya, how things had rearranged and everything had gone full circle. We were back to being strangers. She was with a man named Neil now. That's all I knew about him. But I was happy, she was happy. Real happy that she found him. It was just after 11. When I pulled off at the lookout, the parking lot was empty, though the air still smelled like cookouts. And yes, I admit I toked one. That doesn't change what happened. Anyway, you're not my parents, and it really helps my mapping of the System 611, a Magellanic cluster. I'd been watching for a while. I got my telescope adjusted and I turned it on an unassuming patch of dusty sky. There was really 50 billion stars, a billion light years wide. And then all at once it felt as if time had been suspended and a vision poured into me like a bottled been upended. I was filled with revelation, both infinite and finite, that filtered down the telescope and coated in the starlight. It said truth is not immutable. Itself is a dimension. Truth can be both weighted down and warped in strange directions. Truth has a shape that alters, each according to observer. Sometimes you must be close to it, sometimes you must be further. Truth can bend and truth can break, depends on how you ask it. It frays or it may blaze out at some Paul bound for Damascus, and it sometimes gets mistook for God, sometimes for its servant. It both exists and doesn't, like a star that's not observed yet. Which all at once returned my thoughts to System 611, still twinkling down the telescope into my mind from heaven. And I stood there looking upward as the darkness turned to dawn and received that strange transmission till finally it was gone. And I knew beyond a shadow my discovery was real. But the person that I longed to tell was sound asleep with Neil in some parallel dimension. Maybe Tanya was still mine, but in this one she loved someone else that left me to search the sky. So I went ahead and wrote this to alert you to my findings. I call it Truth is a Dimension, both invisible and blinding. You can give me the awards now, you can knight me or whatever. I got nothing going on. Now me and Tanya aren't together. Oh, go ahead and laugh at me and all of my conclusions. Symposiums and seminars and think tank institutions. You may even talk to Tanya. Let me ask you if you do. Please tell her I still love her. That will always be the truth. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, 1 sec. Let me just get another pick here. There we are. A lot of you don't know about this stage here, but it was built over 35,000 years ago. This wood it's been treated lovingly for the last 34,000 years. And we're very lucky to be standing here on this stage, which is also a national monument. I was born in the mountains. I was raised in a desert town. And I never saw the ocean till I was close to your age now. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Way, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Hey, 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 only a river gonna make things right. Only a river gonna make things right. I'm going back to my hometown. The ground is hard and the county's dry. And I'm gonna get my fill somehow on rivers of corn and wheat and rye. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Way, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Hey, 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 only a river gonna make things right. Only a river gonna make things right. A red river valley, will she remember all those things we said? And do you think she'll remember me? And on nights in the riverbed. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Way, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Way, only a river gonna make things right. 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 Thank you. This is a song I've never done anything with because it's just a shaggy dog, but like I like those types of dogs, you know. How's everybody? How are you guys doing? Okay? This is great. This is a song that I usually can perform better at sea level. So if I have to move down closer to the water, you'll understand. It's hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find a lover who will leave sometimes. But when she does, you gotta catch her. When she does, you gotta hold on. I got a ring and a pebble deep down in my pocket. Any money that I saved is down in my sock. I got a lock of your hair and it's hidden in my locket, and it keeps me company. Sheriff McGinn was a brave man, true and strong. You could tell just by looking that he wouldn't last long. And sure enough, somebody shot him. It was early in the song, leaving only the deputy. Everybody knew then that somebody armed and dangerous was living in the house where the women were outrageous and the maiden aunts were wailing, "Sweet Jesus, who will save us?" Everybody looked at me. It's hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find a lover who will leave sometimes. And when she does, you gotta catch her. When she does, you gotta hold on. So I rode on down to the house full of women, looking for the murderer who had murdered Sheriff McGivern. But when I finally found him, it wasn't a him, it was a her, and you were she. You were holding 6 gun, but not in my direction. You sat real close and you gave me your confession. I was shot through the heart, not by Smith & Wesson, but the way that you kissed my cheek. You said the sheriff was a bad man, a liar and a thief. He was crooked to the core, contrary to popular belief. He treated all the girls bad. One day he came to grief, he shot off the balcony. He treated all the girls bad. One day he came to grief, he shot him off of the balcony. It's hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find a lover who will leave sometime. But when she does, you gotta catch her. When she does, you gotta hold on. Hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find a lover who will leave sometime. But when she does, you gotta catch her. When she does, you gotta hold on. I said, I think that I would like to be a part of your escape. I said, to tell you the truth, being deputy ain't great, and a little being sheriff is an even worse fate compared to popular belief. You said to meet tomorrow morning about 3:45. Bring a ring, here's my locker, don't forget an extra horse. Throw a pebble through the largest window on the 2nd floor. I'll jump off of the balcony. It's hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find a lover who will leave sometime. But when she does, you gotta catch her. So she jumped and I caught her and we both rode away. We built ourselves a little home down by the San Francisco Bay. We disappeared without a single trace. No inquiries were made and the rest is history. It's hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find a lover who will leave sometime. But when she does, you gotta catch her. When she does, you gotta hold on. Hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find somebody to keep sometimes. Hard to find a lover who will leave sometime. But when she does, you gotta catch her. When she does, you gotta hold on. Thank you. Moon, river, wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker. Wherever you're gone, I'm going your way too. Drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're both looking forward rainbow's end, oh, waiting round the bend, oh, my huckleberry friend, oh, moan, river and me. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're both looking for the rainbow's end, oh, waiting round the bend, oh, my huckleberry friend, oh, moon, river and me. Thank you. Peter said to Paul, you know all those words we wrote are just the rules of the game, and the rules are the first to go. But now talking to God is Laurel begging Hardy for a gun. I got a girl in the war, man, I wonder what it is we've done. Paul said to Peter, you gotta rock yourself a little harder. Pretend the dove from above is a dragon and your feet are on fire. But I got a girl in the war, Paul, the only thing I know to do is turn up the music, pray that she makes it through. Because the keys to the kingdom got locked inside the kingdom, and the angels fly around in there, we can't see them. And I got a girl in the war, Paul, I know that they can hear me yell. If they can't find a way to help her, they can go to hell. If they can't find a way to help her, they can go to hell. Paul said to Peter, you gotta rock yourself a little harder. Pretend the dove from above is a dragon and your feet are on fire. But I got a girl in the war, Paul, her eyes are like champagne. They sparkle, bubble over, and in the morning all you got is rain. They sparkle, bubble over, and in the morning all you got is rain. They sparkle, bubble over, and in the morning all you got is rain. Yeah, hey, hey. Thank you very much, everybody. I want to say thank you for having me. Thanks to the Peak, man. This is it's a absolutely perplexing, terrifying, confusing time, and when we've all said things we didn't mean, and we've all been sharp. And everybody is, I know it's a stressful time, and I know everybody's going to take care of each other. I know it. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thanks for letting me have this beautiful day. Man, rock and roll. That was the fastest song ever. All the other girls here are stars, you are the northern lights. Well, they try to shine in through your curtains, you're too close and too bright. Well, they try and they try, but everything that they do is the ghost of a trace of a pale imitation of you. I'll be the one to drive you back home, Kathleen. Well, this party was made with the night air and the chance that a smile will wind its way from your face to one of the boys in your line. Well, you act like you're hip to their tricks and you're strong but a virgin, wordless, her heart never once had a song. I'll be the one to drive you back home, Kathleen. And I'll have you back by break of day. I'm going your way anyway. And if you'd like to come along, I'll be yours for a song. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah! I'm coming round the bend. I'm coming round the bend. Well, I know you are waiting, and I know that it is not for me. But I'm here, and I'm ready, and I saved you the passenger seats. Woo! And I won't be your last dance, just your last good night. Every heart is a package, tangled up in knots, someone else tied. I'll be the one to drive you back home, Kathleen. I'll be the one. So crawl up your trellis quietly back into your room, and I'll coast down the length of your drive by the light of the moon. And the next time we meet's a new kind of hello. Both our hearts have a secret, one that both of us know about. The night that I drove you back home, Kathleen, I drove you home, I drove you home. La-da-da-da, 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 la-da-da-da. Thank you again, everybody. Thanks for having me again. Thanks to the Peak. Thanks to Melody. Everybody. See you around soon. Thank you. I've got a record coming out soon. Thanks for having me, man. Thank you.
Josh Ritter, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Josh.